Jeffrey McKenzie 4, so there must be 3 other ones ahead of him.
Clearly.
What would you recommend for a starter kilt? Just something to wear out in the public on an average day.
On an average day.
An average kilt for an average day, Mr. Jeffrey. Okay.
It really depends on your budget. What I generally tell people when they are just starting to get into wearing a kilt is if you've been thinking about it for a while and it's something you really want to do and you're exploring your heritage and you're like yes, this is the first step, let's go. Then I would say, without at the risk of sounding salesy, buy the best kilt you can afford. If you buy a cheap $50 kilt, you may end up, a year from now being like, oh, I should have bought a better one. So it was a waste of time, a waste of money. If you buy a nicer kilt, there's not many times in life where I bought something that was more expensive and thought like, I should have bought the cheaper one. That said, don't mortgage your house. It's a piece of clothing that's going to mean something to you. But if you know you're going to love it and dig it and jump in with both feet, great. Buy the nicest one you can afford because you can dress it up and it'll be a little bit more versatile for you. If you're not sure and you're just want to dip your toe in the water, then buy a casual kilt. I'll talk about our products because I know our products. I don't know other companies. But you can get a casual kilt and wear it for, it's machine washable, Teflon coated, so you can spill things on it, throw it in the washing machine, and just kind of test the waters without having to spend too much money. Mm-hmm. The core parts, the 2 main core parts of the outfit that you're going to need right out of the gates are the kilt itself and a sporn. The sporn is where you keep all your stuff, so those are the 2 main things you need. Outside of that, then you just start playing with the accessories, and like Erik likes to say, it's like chips. Just kind of nibble at it. You just build over time. Yep. So start with the sporn, start with the kilt, and kind of wear it out. Wear it to a place where you're going to have friends around you, where you feel comfortable going out, because it's a weird thing the first time you wear it out in public, getting over that mental hurdle. But once you wear it out in public and you start getting into it a little bit, you're going to be like, what was I worried about?
Yeah, I think yes, get whatever kilt you can afford, the best you can afford. If you need to go cheap, fine, but by all means, please do not buy acrylic. You want to at least, maybe you could push your budget a lot and get a really good one, or maybe you can not push your budget as much and get an okay one. Just don't get an acrylic. If it costs $50 or something on Amazon, it's crap, if I may say so. You don't want something that is going to fall apart right away or is going to feel uncomfortable or move weird or fit badly, because that's just going to discourage you from actually using the thing, right? And you may have already said that, but
there's a parallel. I found when people talk about making kilts, there's 2 schools of thought for making a kilt. Buy the cheap fabric because your first one, you're going to screw it up and you're never going to want it. Like, it's just going to be crap. So buy the cheapest thing you can afford and play with the fabric to make a kilt. The other side is no, buy good quality fabric for your first one that you're going to make yourself. Because if you spend a lot of time and you're proud of the thing, but it's cheap fabric, you're never going to want to wear it. So buy nicer fabric so that the end result kilt looks nicer. I'm kind of drawing that same parallel over to this, where if you buy a cheaper kilt and you don't feel comfortable wearing it, or it's let's say you're 6'4" and it's too short on you, or you're 5'2" and it's way too long on you. If you don't have something that fits you well, or you don't like the fabric, you're going to have a bad experience, and then it's going to kind of sour you potentially to wearing another kilt later on down the road, or you're going to feel like you wasted your money. Right. Versus getting something that's either made for you or the fabric is better quality and you're more comfortable wearing it, you're more confident in wearing it, and therefore you're going to get more enjoyment out of it. It's cost versus enjoyment analysis, so to speak.
Yeah, I would say sort of along those lines. Basically, another way of thinking of it is, and we're shagging dogging. A good kilt is not fast fashion. If you want to invest in one single kilt, if it is proper tartan wool, a proper wool kilt, you could wear it every single day. It will not require as much washing. It will be extremely durable. It is meant to be a lifetime garment. If you need to get cheaper kilts or you want lighter weight kilts, then I'd recommend to become a serial kilter, as we say, hashtag serial kilter. Then you probably want to aim for 2 or 3 on the assumption that you're going to need to wash them more often. I would say that. But remember, good kilts are not fast fashion. That's kind of part of the point of them.
Good kilts aren't cheap, and cheap kilts aren't good.
Yeah,
The
like that.
trademark.
Da, 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 da.
No, but you can get a reasonable starter kilt. Again, I'm thinking of our prices for $100 or so. You can get a step up for the $220, $250 kind of price point where it's going to be a little bit nicer. And you can get into wool kilts, which are going to have a lot more tartan options if there's a particular tartan
true.
you're looking for.
Yeah.
At about $300 to $350, that kind of range. So it's budget accordingly. If you want to just test the waters, great, go with a lower price point, but know that you're going to eventually, if you like it, want to upgrade.
He's asleep by now. I'm imagining Jeff like go like, okay, I get
it.
it. Just
Shut up.
Stop. Hopefully you got the message across.
It's kind of like my kid. All right, for those of you out there who already own kilts, let us know in the comments below, what was your first kilt? Did you get a wool kilt? Did you get an acrylic kilt? Did you get a PV kilt? Was it from us or somebody else? We want to know. If you are looking for your first starter kilt, please go to usakilts.com. We would be honored if you got your first kilt from us.